Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Week 158 of my keto journey. We're going to talk about this past week. I'm going to give you a scale update. I'm going to let you know how I'm doing. And we're also going to talk about September a little bit, about doing OMAD next month, and about the fast coming up on the 28th and the challenge that we're currently doing right now. So let's get into it. Alright guys, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I'm the incredible shrinking Steffi, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel, be a part of my journey, allow me to be a part of yours. This channel is my journey to lose a total of 200 pounds from my highest weight of 374. I have lived with obesity and food addiction my entire life, so figuring this out is really what my channel is all about. I share absolutely everything with you. I'm very real, so if that interests you, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, I have a support group on Facebook, The Shrinkables, so come join us over there. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Check out my Etsy shop down below. I'm trying to raise money for my skin removal surgery in the future because I've lost a lot of weight, so I got a lot of excess skin. So gonna have that surgery in the future, and it's all gonna be part of this journey. It's just another chapter of my journey, of my story. So make sure to check all of that out down below. All right, guys, so before we get into this week and the scale update, let's talk a little bit about the challenge that we're doing right now. So I mentioned in last week's video that we are starting a squat and plank challenge, which that's what we're doing. And I'm about to go do mine. I'm on day 2, which is why I am in my Yvette sportswear. So I'll be doing that soon. Day 1 was yesterday, and holy moly, I'm sore today. So anyway, if you haven't joined the squat and plank challenge with us, make sure to do that. I created a chat in my support group on Facebook just so we can comment in there when we've done it, just to hold ourselves accountable. So come join us. You can start on day 1 today if you want to. By the time you see this video, it's going to be day 3 for us, but it doesn't matter. Join in whenever you want to and do what you can. If you have to break up the squats, break up the planks, just do what you can, and we'll just get stronger every single day. That's the point of this challenge. I am filming my squats and my planks to hold me accountable, and so this first week is going to be in next week's video. So I'll show you guys how I did with that or how I'm doing with that. But come join the challenge if you haven't yet, because we're just having fun with it. I want to get stronger. I want to feel stronger. I am so ready to strengthen my core and strengthen my legs, lose some inches, take before measurements if you are going to do the challenge, so that you can see the progress that you're making. So our next fast for August is starting on the 28th. Since February, we've been doing this. We just do a short 5-day fast every single month just to kick up our weight loss and just keep it going, keep it exciting, and just keep us on track. So this month for August, we are doing a clean fast. Whether you want to do 2 meals or 3 meals or 1 meal a day, just make sure it's clean. No processed foods, no processed meats. That's what I'm doing. I am allowing dairy, but if dairy affects you, then eliminate that as well. I'm just staying away from processed foods and processed meats, and I will be filming what I am eating during my clean fast, so stay tuned to that. All right, let's talk about September OMAD. So if you're unaware, in July, I did OMAD for the entire month. OMAD is 1 meal a day, and I filmed everything. I filmed all of my meals every single day, what I ate, and then the big reveal at the end of the month, because it was my goal to get into Wonderland in July, so I did OMAD for the entire month, and I totally rocked it, and it was freaking awesome, and I got to Wonderland by August 7th, which was my goal. My 3 years on YouTube. So hit my goal at the time frame that I set for myself. So it was so freaking awesome that I wanted to do it again in September. Now, I don't have a specific goal set for myself to hit by the end of September. I'm just going with it. I just want to lose any bloat or water weight that I may be carrying, and then maybe some fat, you know, because that's always fun, right? So we're going to do September OMAD again. I do plan on filming my meals every single day. Now, keep in mind, I am a very simple person, so I stick to the same meals a lot. I do like to try new meals once in a while to keep things exciting, not only for us, but for you guys too, because I do like to film what I eat and show you guys how I'm losing this weight. So I want it to be a little exciting and not just super boring with the same meals all the time. But if you did check out my OMAD series in July, it is going to be some of the same meals. So just be prepared for that. But we're just going to go with it. We're just going to keep it simple and do what works, right? Like, why change things up? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? You've heard that before. So I just do what works for me, but I am gonna film my meals and let you guys know how I'm doing in September. I also put a poll up on YouTube and asked you guys what you wanted me to do as far as the scale update. I asked if you wanted me to do a weekly update or if you wanted me to do what I did in July, which I recorded my weight every single day. I filmed that, but then combined it all at the end in that final video when I hit Wonderland. So make sure to go vote on that poll on YouTube because I'd love to know what you think, or comment down below what you would rather me do. Right now, a weekly update is winning. So it's probably where I'm leaning to give you a weekly scale update. So anyway, let me know what you want to see because I want to do what you want me to do. So let me know. All right, guys. So before I go get my workout in for day number 2, let's talk about this week. So we have good weeks and we have bad weeks, but we show up for every single one, right? That's the point. I'm going to show up. Doesn't matter if I'm having a bad week, I'm still going to show up for you guys. And we're going to talk about it because August has not been my month. July definitely was my month. Like, it was just freaking awesome. I mean, the beginning of August was my month because I hit Wonderland. I hit Wonderland by August 7th. 198. I mean, I didn't even see 199. I saw 198, which was super cool. But then, like, my weight slowed down, of course, like it's going to balance out. But then I got my period. And this month has not been fun for me, physically and emotionally. It's just, you gotta love being a woman. You gotta love being a woman. Some months are just worse than others, and August has just not been a good month for me. So yesterday was my actual weigh-in day. And it was really super frustrating because my weight was fluctuating all over the place this week. And I'm an everyday weigher, in case you don't know. That's what works for me. That's what I prefer because it keeps me on track. I like to be prepared. I like to see the numbers. So I fluctuated all week, and I figured I would because I was going to get my period. Whatever, it happens, right? I weighed in at 199 last week, and I was hovering around there. I mean, I got up to 201 again, but then went back to 199. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm in Wonderland. Sunday, the day before my weigh-in, because I weigh in on Mondays, I get these videos out to you Wednesdays. Sunday was like a weird day. I planned on doing 2 meals. I ate really super clean for lunch. And then we were out on the road. We went to the balloon festival and I planned on getting something on the road and it just did not work out. It was the day before my weigh-in, and so I didn't want to eat, you know, like a lot of sodium or anything that would make me gain weight. So I ended up not eating dinner. So I didn't even eat that much. So I said, that's all right. You know, like I'll just do 1 meal today, but for lunch instead. So I weighed in at 199 that morning. The next morning, weigh-in day, Monday morning, yesterday, 202. So it's so frustrating. It is so frustrating when you do nothing wrong and you gain weight. Like what's worse? Like doing nothing wrong but then gaining weight, or totally messing up and gaining weight. So it's okay. Like, we're allowed to get frustrated. We're allowed to yell at the scale. We're allowed to call it names sometimes because it's incredibly frustrating, especially when you're doing a great job and then you just don't see it on the scale. It's not about the scale. We know that. Like, our bodies are going to do what it wants to do. We know that. Like, we've been on this journey long enough to know that it's so much more than the number. It's so much more than what the scale is telling us. But we can't help but get frustrated. So it's okay. It is okay to get mad. It is okay to get angry at it. It is okay to feel frustrated. What's not okay is to remove that frustration with food. You know, finding comfort in food. And man, I struggled. All right. So yesterday was weigh-in day, 202. And we ended up going out having a family day in Belfast up here in Maine. And I had a day, like I was just hormonal and I was craving my trigger foods. I kind of let that number on the scale get to me because I was just frustrated, and it's really easy to do that. It is easy to do that. And the thing is I'm proud of myself, and I'm not proud of myself for yesterday because I figured I was just going to have a day that I was going to, you know, make the best choices I could, but not be super strict with myself. And so, although weigh-in day was yesterday, and that's what I'm weighing in at, 202, I want to tell you about this morning and, you know, yesterday, because I want to be upfront and honest with you guys. Like, these things happen to us. We go through them and we go through them together. So I'm just going to tell you about my day yesterday. We ended up going out to lunch and I had a grilled chicken Caesar salad, which was a really great choice for me. But then I did grab a few of my kids' French fries and a bite of their mac and cheese. Trigger foods. And they do something to me. They do something to me physically and mentally, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it, because sometimes I wish that I could just be that normal person that can have a few fries and be okay. And I'm just not, and I don't know if I ever will be, because it just makes me crave it even more, and I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it. So I had to use my strength and the strength of Jesus to keep away from my trigger foods yesterday. And we had packed some chips for the kids for the road. Tortilla chips and veggie straws, like things like that, like the saltiness, like I just crave it. Those are my trigger foods. And I'm looking at them and I wanted them, but I said no, I did not grab them. And so I'm like, all right, that's cool. You know, I'm staying away from the trigger foods. Well, we ended up going out for ice cream. Now, sweets are not trigger foods for me. I can eat ice cream and be totally okay. I can eat ice cream, and I could eat like a little tiny bit of ice cream and be totally okay and not crave it. It's the carby, salty chips, bread, pizza, Chinese food, things like that, like trigger. So we went out for ice cream. So I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to treat myself today and have a little baby ice cream. It was a little baby Blizzard from Dairy Queen that I got. And so I had that. And it was good. It was yummy. It's fine. Didn't trigger me at all. I know the sugar obviously affects me. I'm aware of that. But I just wanted to have that little treat for myself, because I refused the tortilla chips. I refused that. But it was still there. I still had those cravings because I had a bite of those trigger foods. I still had that. I still had the craving. So eating the ice cream didn't satisfy the craving at all, because I don't know, I could take it or leave it. I'm not really big on ice cream. So that night for dinner, my family ended up having spaghetti, and so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna have something for myself. And I made myself a ham and cheese sandwich with some mayonnaise and just extra romaine lettuce, and ate it like a sandwich. And I'm like, cool, you know, like I'm making good healthy choices as far as my meals go. And then last night I ate chips. You know, it's like we try so hard. We're like, oh, you know, we said no. Like, yes, we did it. And then all of a sudden it happens, like out of nowhere. And it's very, very frustrating, because it's very, very easy to be disappointed in yourself when you try so hard. Why does it have to be so hard? Why does it have to be so hard to say no to those foods? I do so much better when I don't pick things, you know, like when I choose not to even have a bite of it. I'm fine. I can see my family eating it. I'm not craving it physically because I didn't taste it. I remember what it tastes like. Absolutely. Mentally, I may crave it. Emotionally, I may crave it, but not physically. It's like I do so much better when I don't pick. And it's just things that we learn about ourselves and what's easy for us, what works and what doesn't. And so I ended up giving in last night and having chips. Woke up this morning, 2:04. Okay, so not a good week for me. I'm also on my period. I know it's water weight. It's all water weight, you know? And so I know it's going to come off. I know I'm not going to give up. I know I'm not going to keep reaching for those trigger foods, because I know what they do for me. And it's not worth it. Like, what did I enjoy, really? Like, I mean, I had a couple great meals. I'm proud of myself for that, for sure. But were the, you know, few little fries that I tasted and the bite of mac and cheese that my kids were having, was that even worth it to me? And then the chips that I ate last night? No, it's absolutely not worth it. So what's the point? What is the point of doing it? So we're going to get back on track. All right. We're already back on track today. So I'm doing OMAD today because I just want to flush everything out that I'm carrying right now. My period's going to be leaving, so I want everything else to leave too. So we're just going to get back on track. We have weeks like this. Sometimes we have months like this, you know? The most important thing is just to get back on track, get your head back in the game, focus on your goals, focus on your why, remember why you started and remember why you need this, and just keep going. Remember how strong you are, and remember the strength that you have up there that's freely given to you for this journey. So that's what I'm going to do. We're just going to keep going, and I'm excited for September because we're going to do OMAD for the entire month. Let me know down below if you guys are doing OMAD with me next month, because we're gonna rock it again next month. I have been lacking on videos this month. I haven't really gotten a lot of what I eat videos, but I was like full force in July. I filmed every single day what I ate and put those videos together for you guys. And I plan on doing that again in September. So I've kind of just been taking a breather this month and kind of focusing on house stuff and family stuff. So I'm going to do it again though in September. I'm going to show you what I'm eating. We're going to change things up a little bit too as far as meals. I'll show you some new meals that I'll be making. So stay tuned for that. Turn that bell on for notifications if you haven't yet, so you're notified of my videos, because it's going to be an awesome year. It already has been an awesome year. And oh my gosh, I forgot to share with you my inches. Hold on one second. So take a look at this. I took my measurements June 6th. That was the last time that I took my measurements. And I wanted to take my measurements before I started this squat and plank challenge because I want to see, you know, my progress. But I wanted to see the difference from 2 months ago. I couldn't believe it. So I'm looking at my measurements and I calculated it out. In just a little over 2 months, I've lost 5 inches from my belly and my legs total. How crazy is that? And it was OMAD. It was OMAD in July that did it. I lost 5 inches in 2 months. Like it's crazy. It's crazy awesome. So I wanted to share that with you guys because maybe that will encourage you to do OMAD in September and to do this with me, do the squat and plank challenge with me, because we're just toning, we're getting stronger, and we're just losing inches, and we're fitting in those skinny clothes that we want to fit into. Let's do this. Let's do this together, because it's just, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun doing it together, and it's working, and we love what works. Also, I wanted to share with you guys, I totally forgot to mention that I got on my bike that I've had for years. I got on it for the first time in years, and we went bike riding as a family the other day, which was super fun. The twins were on their scooters, and then Chris, Ozzy, and I were on the bike, and it just felt so good. My legs were so out of shape, holy moly. But it was just so much fun, and it's just, once you start being active and once you start using those muscles that need to be used, it just feels so good. So yeah, here's a little clip of me on the bike. So just wanted to share that with you guys. All right, guys, if you are still watching right now, I want you to drop a whole bunch of heart emojis down below. I love to see who watches my videos till the end because I appreciate you so freaking much. You have no idea. So freaking much. And I just love you guys. All right. That's it for this video. If you liked it, give me a like, subscribe to my channel, and join my support group on Facebook. I'll see you guys at the next video. Stay safe and choose health. Bye, guys.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, go.
Oh, I'm losing steam.